Hello and welcome back to Factorio. This is Iliander and this is AngelBob in Space. Take 2, because I've already been overrun trying this map once before. So yeah, I've had a bit of a rough week, which is why I haven't had anything coming out. So, what's the plan today? Let's see, I've got steel, I've got copper, I've got iron. Right, so today, first thing to do is going to be setting up landfill. Because, quite frankly, on this map, I need reliable and untied landfill production. At the moment, my landfill production is reliant on my iron and copper usage. And I really don't want that to be the case if I can avoid it. So, we have a second landfill recipe somewhere. There we are. Which uses mud. And we have lots of mud. So, I'm going to get started and yeah, we're going to make a nice repeatable landfill build. And we're going to set up automation so I can just grab it and blueprint it and yeah, just have a pile of landfill because I'm gonna need it. So let's go get what I've got and let's get started. Hopefully I'll have enough time after that to set up oil processing, but I want to get landfill done first so it can just run, because yeah, that made a whole total of 25. Not enough landfill. 7,000 landfill is nowhere near... 7,000? What am I saying? 700 landfill, nowhere near enough for me. I just need more and more and more, basically. So, I'm going to need... Do I have one of those on construction? Yes, I'm going to need one of you. And I'm going to need a bunch of you and a bunch of you. In fact... Really tempted to set up automation for that now, but I'll give it a minute. The other thing I want to do is once I've got this done, I want to set up a tiny little mini mall that that builds a chest full of exactly what's needed, so I can just pick it up, dump it down, so I can come by, pick up a copy, grab the blueprint, dump the blueprint, and have it go. Because if I can do that, then it will make this very, very quick to expand. Assuming I have the power. So, because this is simple, I really am just going to do this absolutely the stupid way. So I do that, I do that. Wrong button. I'm going to do an old trick that I like because I don't have access to near inserters. So you'll get to see a... basically it's that. If you look at that, that will put stuff on both sides of the belt. And I just need to take up you. And that will act like a near inserter and a far inserter and just work and give me mud. Which is all I'm actually after here. Lots and lots of mud. So if I run max rate calculator over that, it will give me an average of 1 and a bit mud per second. And landfill requires 5 mud a second. So if I build 5 of these, that will give me one landfill machine. So I'm going to do this vaguely properly, I'm going to blueprint that. This is a temporary blueprint, so I'm just going to go with that. Give me terrain under it. There. That's interesting. They won't build landfill. Okay. So I'm going to put in an exact amount of landfill. Grab my blueprint. Put my blueprint down. Dig up that blueprint. What was I short of? I was short of iron. Okay. They'll get that done slowly while I go get more iron. And yeah, while I've been doing this, I've got a grand total of 14. Yeah, it's not enough. And that machine, if it actually ran at full tilt, it can make a landfill every second. 2 landfill every, well, 1 landfill every second. Okay, so dupe, and I need 1 more line here, and I need some more of these. I need to stop pressing T when I mean to press R, and then up here we go. I've got 2 of those. I want 1 of you there. Actually, and I want 1 of you. One of you. One of you. And because this is a nice repeatable blueprint, 1 of you. Okay, so now I wipe that blueprint. I grab that blueprint, I say include tiles. Get rid of those tiles. And let's see, I need a thingy. We have a chest there, that's just going to run at full tilt. And I'm going to extend that one further so I can get that power pole in. Then clear the blueprint again. Grab that, including, no. Grab that, including tiles. There we go. Call it landfill extension. And go mud. And then I can splat that down and bots will give me more of this stuff. So, there's that. So, what does it need? It needs... Okay, it needs belt. Oh, and I'm still playing on 17 because half these mods haven't been updated yet. So there's just no point playing on 18 yet. Because I wouldn't be able to keep going. Right, so what do I need? I need... iron, steel... stone... circuits... electric motors, which means I do need copper. I need a full assembler build. Full inserter build, sorry. I need belts and I need splitters. And I need electric poles. Right. So basically I need some of everything to come over here. Right. Well, let's go get it. Actually, no. I'll do that another time. What I was hoping to do was be able to set up a nice simple little build here that would give me one chest so I can walk by, go grab, plop, done. But no, not going to happen. So instead, I'm going to go 5, 1, 1, and some more of you. Yep, and some more of you. And I'll just put down a second one for now. There we go. And that's me out of landfill. Well, that was a mistake. Well, whatever. I'll come back later. And there's another 2 landfill. Let's go see what this one's done. This one has done 30 odd. Right. And the point isn't that it's going to produce landfill faster than this recipe because it's slower. The point is that it'll do it without me having to worry about backfill. So if my iron and copper production stop, then it's not a problem. How's that copper line doing? Right. That copper build is going to go away reasonably soon, I hope. In fact, let's switch it now, some of the way. So, doop. Been playing other games which has completely killed my muscle memory. So, you'll have to forgive the hitting the wrong buttons. Okay, there we go. Let's just empty that whole lot. And you, and then I'll come back to that later. Right. And these guys can go away, and you can go away. Good. Okay. This is now chugging along, which means I'll actually get some steel, which is nice. And in the meantime, that's made another 6. Good. Which has put me at 46. Okay, I'm not going to bother filling in the rest of this for now. And it looks like bots can't build on water. Okay. And that is a very confused bot. There you are. And I need some more of these. There we go. Right. So I now have constant, though not particularly fast, landfill production. Yay, task 1. Right, task 2, oil. Oh boy. That'll not actually change anything, but it'll look nicer. Okay, that patch is slowly going away. Oh boy, that's gone. These are running. Where's my box of circuits? There's my box of circuits. There's my box of other circuits. Right. I'm gonna need more iron. I can just tell. I'm just gonna grab all this. And then some more belts, and yeah. And more iron. There we go. Right. That's some supplies. What are you doing? Oh, you're picking up a miner that's died. Right, don't care. Moving on. I need to get some basic oil up and running. Okay, I've got the oil tanks. I don't have the... Oh, and there goes all the light. Right, I'm going to need to run power this way. So... let's go have a look at it. In the dark, because... Yep. It's dark out there. Oh dear. Right. Come on. Along the coast, pitch black. I'm navigating more off the map than anything else. Okay, let's count oil wells. 3. Okay, so 3. Oh boy. Right, so what do I want off oil? I'm going to go looking. So, first thing I am going to want is not that. That was a misclick. That. Because it's used all over the place and is always my problem. Oh, you can recycle those. Cool. Right, so that means I need liquid plastic, which is going to be coming from propane, because there's no way I'm making that anytime soon. So I'm going to need propane, which comes from methane, methanol, which comes from... Nope, I'm not using that recipe. Comes from methane, which comes from... Well, that's cool. Mixed methane gas turns into those. That's a nice connection that I didn't know about. Okay, so we can make methane from naphtha. No, that's coal cracking. Natural gas liquids makes primarily methane. Throw some synthesis in, and it makes even more methane. Coal cracking. There's a decent amount of methane from coal, but I am very short on coal. So it's going to be this one, natural gas liquids. Comes from raw gas, which needs gas wells. Multi-phase oil, there we go. That's what I get out of these guys. And I get a tiny amount of raw gas. Or I could try puffer ranching. which is quite a lot of space. So, first one, multi-phase oil. And basically wish I had natural gas vents, because that's so much better. Oh boy. Right, so 1, 2. Let's clear some space so I can see what's going on. And let's go get some power. Right. And yes, my base is a complete and utter mess. I am aware of this. I'm going to do better later, but for now, I just need to bootstrap. There we go. Power. Do I have any natural gas on the map? There's a tiny coal patch. And that's some utterly useless islands. No, no natural gas. No oil sands. The natural gas. Raw gas. Craft. Because I need raw gas. Comes from natural gas, multi-phase oil, buffers. Right, it was natural gas liquids, which could be made. That's a crappy one. Methane gas. Can't make blue metal catalyst. I wonder. Hang on. 5 coal to 6 coke. One coal, 2 crushed coal. So that's 1 coal to 1 coke. That's 5 coal to 6 coke. That's an that's extra coke and a bunch of methane for coal cracking, which needs blue, which is why I need this in the first place. Okay. So that's not an option, but that's cool to know. Guess no, that's not an option. Mixed methane is a nightmare to get. Coal liquefaction makes primarily naphtha. Okay, it's got to be the natural gas liquids path. That's more coal cracking. It's got to be raw gas. Which is puffers. Now, I could... Right, so rancid puffers aren't the issue. That's farming. I don't have anything to start farming. Raw veg oil is more of this stuff. I can't start farming, so I can't start on nutrient pulp. Which means all the rest is kind of pointless. That's easy enough to make, but sulfur dioxide. Hydrofluoric. It's going to be the barrel. Yeah, no, that's not an option at the moment. So, because I don't have any access to natural gas, which is gas wells. Ooh. Oh, okay. Mixed methane gas, core fragment gas well, and yeah, no. How do you make that anyway? Methane ice. Which is just a space thing. Okay, so I'm going to need to go multi-phase oil, which is a tiny amount of raw gas. Oh boy. And then I'll probably switch to coal cracking at some point, because that was making it more coke than any of the other ways I know to make coke. So, trees. Let's get rid of those trees. And let's have a big tank to put it all in. There. There. There to there. There to there. There to there. There. And a big tank. There we go. So, we now have started backlog on that. Now, I'm going to need an oil and gas separator. And this is bootstrap production just to get me started. This will eventually lead... sorry. Actually... Let's throw construction bots in the pile now. Okay, so... This doesn't need to be extendable, it's just going to be... I'll make it a little extendable. Oil and gas separator. There. Doing this one. Pipe, 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 pipe. That's what I'm interested in. Yeah, that's just going to drain horribly. Doop, 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 doop. Right, so then for plastic, liquid, propane, methanol, methane. That's raw gas, which is made in a gas refinery or an advanced gas refinery. So I need a gas refinery, which I don't have yet. Right. Let's go find... Right, that's a separator, that's a gas refinery, craft, gas processing. Okay, so I need gas processing. Which is a red and green. Gas processing, there we go. Get me that done. Oh, and do I have a radar? Nope. So I will be sticking a radar down over here so that I can keep an eye on this. How's my research doing? Short on greens because not enough iron. Backing up. Sure it is actually. Why is that along? Oh. That's me messing up. Why am I short on iron? Because it's just not processing fast enough. That's fine. Right, let's have a radar there. So, gas processing. Good, right. That also gives me those guys. Good. Right, so you and you want these tanks. So I want 2 more of you. I'm going to leave space up to increase my processing if I need to. Gas refinery, yay. And I'm going to have 1. That's that one, this one. And I want 1 of them. And this is just me building a gas bus because, yeah. And also because it's this, 1, 2, 3. And I have 1 of those, so I need another 2. I'm just going to be venting anything that I can't use. Because, yeah. And while that all builds, I'm going to go get more stone, because, yeah. I'm down to 26. And I am convinced this is an asteroid or a moon texture, but hey, whatever. I need stone. And off we go. The long, long walk. How's my power doing anyway? Oh, it's doing fine. Do. Where's my stone? There's some. And I should really convert that to coke at some point before, yeah, 1,000 stone brick. That's a good size number. And you know what? Since I'm coming this way, let's make this faster. Did I just burn 1,000 stone? I did, didn't I? Okay, fine, whatever. I am not considering that a big deal. It's a byproduct. Doop, and there we go. Right, so now we go these guys. 1, 2, 3. these guys. 1, 2, 3. There we go. Right, and I guess now I go get more stone. Oh, can't believe I just burnt through over 1,000 stone. But hey, at least I'll move quicker now. Okay, I have night. Oh, what are you stuck doing? Come back here, you silly bot. Yeah, there we go. 10 compies. Good. Right. It does make a difference, though. So if I come back here, already up to 9,000 already. There we go. Oh wow, that's a better number. Right. Okay, oh, and it's showing up on the map. A weird colour for it on the map, but that's just the colour it is. Okay. I guess I've never paved large amounts in this stuff before. Always gone straight to concrete. So now I have some of this. I can just pave this path. And that'll do. Right. Next, I need a gas refinery. And it's going to want a bit of space. There we go. It's going to do that. I'm going to want another gas refinery. So this wants this stuff. There we go. And then I want, right, that's now liquid, that's now gas, so I want one of them, and I need more steel. Oh boy, I'm sorry this is so much running backwards and forwards. That's why I put the path down. It's also why I want landfill, so I can just landfill a direct path, but or make this wider so I can put a car on it. Can I make cars yet? No, I can just make vehicle fuel cells. Aren't much good without a car. Right, and cut over here. $200 steel. Yay, in fact. Let's just yank the belt. Okay, so this thing has made me 125 landfill. And this one has made me 260. Yep. Okay. Oh, that's something. That one's not really expandable, so... Hey, oop-de-doop-de-doop-de-doop. Yeah, if I could just walk straight across on that diagonal, it would be so much nicer. But I don't think 400 landfill's enough. So, I have... Pair up that, and I don't have those yet. You'll do. Didn't I? Make one of them. There's you, and then... There's you. And if I go to usage, acid gas, you're burnt in a flare stack. So I want another flare stack and another overflow valve. And I can't get rid of you. I'll handle that. Basically, I treat liquids as completely infinite and disposable, so I just do this if I need to. There. Okay. Next, I need to turn the raw gas. Go back to plastic. Right, so natural gas liquid, so it's another gas refinery into these three. Right, so do I have another gas refinery? I do. 1, 2, 3. Okay. And I am going to just landfill over that bit. So I need another gas refinery. Which is going to have 3 outputs. 1 input, and is going to do that. Okay. Okay. And let's give it some power as well. In fact, let's move it to there. And do that. There we go. Right. Now, these guys are going to... First off, I'm going to need more of them and more of them. No. Okay, so I want 1. 2, 3, with a connector and a connector. Okay, so I want 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And I'll put in one of you. And I'm going to put in a whole bunch of light, because I just realised how dark it's getting. Light, 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 light. Light. And let's have some light over here as well. Okay. Right, so next thing on the list is methane gas into methanol gas, which needs gas steam cracking, which I think I put on the list. There we go. Oh boy, and this episode's already running over. Right. Yeah. A whole bunch of stuff. How's that doing? Yeah. Okay, you're running at full tilt. What else can I use the crude for? Just while I'm waiting for things to build. Okay, so benzene, which is used for nothing. Right, I can turn it into all that, and I know I need at least some of that. And there's a variety of mixes of it. Asphalt, flame ammo, more different mixes of this, and I can void it. Okay, so basically it's this stuff. So base mineral oil goes to lubricant along with residual gas. Fuel oil turns into liquid fuel, along with a whole bunch of other things. Naphtha turns into wood. Along with a whole bunch of other things. So yeah, I'm gonna want a oil refinery at some point. Steam cracker. And I just realised I'm going to need coal over here. Oh boy. Or at least something burnable. Because I'm going to need steam. Because steam crackers... Hang on. Propane gas. Oh. It produces propane from methanol. Yeah, okay, whereas that one produces methanol from... Yep, okay, that is exactly right. So, I'm going to need a steam line, which needs a burnable line. Which means... I'm gonna need to do this. Where's my burnables line? And because I'm a sucker for making things look pretty. There we go. Okay. Right. Then I need to drag that over here. So I want it... come in... here. Got tons of this, so I can just do this. Honestly, I'm getting fed up of all this being in my way. So I'm just going to do this. And that. And... there. There. And here we go. That should be burnables line. Yes, good. Right, and it's not a full burnables line because other things are using it. Okay, so next up I need one of you and one of you. Because no, I don't need that bit. I'm going to be going one of you straight into one of you. Straight into one of you. Have some paving. There. There. And we have a steam line. And it's in exactly the wrong place. Move it down one tile. Okay, steam cracker. Doop. And get rid of all that. You're doing that one. Which means I need one of you. One of you. Steam comes in there. You go there. Need some more of these. Hey, how's that methane tank doing? Kinda crappy. But there you go. Right, now I need another one of you. Steam cracker, what's that? That's an advanced chem plant. In fact, it's residual gas. And that cliff's going to get in the way. That cliff's going to get in the way more. Right. Explosives are made from sulfur, coal. Oh boy. That's getting on an hour. Jeez, that's getting on an hour. gonna need another 2 of you. You're not doing that. You're doing that. Puts out propane, which I can then use to make plastic. Oh my god. Right, multi-phase oil. I could put a second one of you in. And yeah, I'll figure out ratios by just adding stuff as needed. Right. I want one of you. There. There. Okay, now I want one of you. There. And there. Means I need 2 of you. And 2 of you. And I need to hook up power. There we go. And then I need some more of you, and some more of you. And yes, this is a mess. I'm aware this is a mess. This is a fluid bus. Oh boy. Right. And then I need one of you. Right there. Oh boy. Right. Then we go to there. Go to there. Nope. Get to there. Right. Residual. Residual isn't such a big deal. Okay, so. Residual goes to there, then I need another one of you, and another one of you. None of these are anywhere close to full yet. Is there a free line here? Sod it. Then I need one of you. That's as good a place as any to put you. Yep. And that's power. Right, okay, so that's propane. Next up after propane, it's liquid plastic, which is made 1.33 a second. That uses... I'll figure it out later. So, liquid plastic is made in one of those. From this stuff. So, I'm going to use this as an output, and yeah, that will do just... I don't have liquid plastic unlocked. Plastic one, there we go. And then that to a box with one of them. I do like how fast this research is going now. That's just nice. Okay, and one of you. So you go there. And we're almost making bootstrap plastic. Yay. And I'm going to need to increase a lot of that. Okay, so you make liquid plastic. You make plastic, run max rate over that. Okay, so that makes 15. And this uses half. So it's one of them to two of them. That's a crafting speed of 1.5. Whatever. Honestly, that is not going to be the bottleneck. This is just burning reserves. But you know what? Let's do that anyway. Okay, there's bootstrap plastic. Right, I'm going to call an episode there because that's over an hour. And next time, hopefully, I'll get oil and sulfur and stuff done. I have a coal patch here I can tap rather than this one. 117, 700. Yeah, that's a better coal patch. Yeah. That's more nonsense. That's the useless isles. That's a bunch of biters, so yep, of course there's biters on this island. Another island over there. Yeah, we'll see how things go. Hang on, I'm just measuring with my thumb on the screen. That's about a quarter of the size of my existing base already. Just doing basic oil. Now I can expand each of these lines as needed, and I probably will once I've got everything else set up. Yeah, sulfuric wastewater turns into sulfur, which turns into explosives, which turns into cliff explosives. That is kind of important. And crude turns into lube, which is needed for electric motors, which is needed for construction bots. All of which are good things. Yeah, so until next time, thank you for watching. Hope you've enjoyed, and I'll see you next time. Till then, have a good one.